Okay. If part of your value system is getting up to date on things, wonderful. I love it. Absolutely. Do it. But do it on your schedule. So have time in your schedule. How much time do you want to spend getting up to date? Whether it's 30 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, doesn't matter to me. Whatever is in accordance with your values. Put that time on your schedule. Time for reading the news. Another thing that we can do is to make sure we're using the right sources, and sources that don't make money on us spending more time getting sucked into this content vortex of clickbaity headlines. So one of my friends taught me, James Clear, he wrote a wonderful book called Atomic Habits. He taught me this wonderful technique that he told me that if you want to check the news with a place that is not incentivized by more time spent on the site, use Wikipedia. That Wikipedia has a daily update, right? Of here are the facts. Here's what happened. And it's much more international, by the way, than just, our US centric view. So once a day, I go at a certain time, I go on to a Wikipedia page that I have bookmarked that just tells me boom, 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 what happened. That's all I want to know, just what happened. and so going to the right source, a source that is not biased, like the New York Times, and I'm not talking about political bias, I'm talking about financially biased, to suck you in, right, with as many clickbaity headlines as possible. Wikipedia just tells you what happens. If you're really good, you can do it once a month, right? That I find actually, I'm not quite there yet, but if you really want to be a minimalist about this, book time in your calendar to go once a month and check the monthly rundown. And that'll pretty much give you everything you need to know to be an informed citizen. Doesn't feel like it, but you've got more than enough information if you just scroll that Wikipedia page. Another thing you can do is to hack back the external triggers. So for God's sakes, turn off the notifications, the constant news alerts. We don't need all that, right? It's just pointless. It's not with your best interest in heart. It's with the news company's best interest to constantly distract you and pull you away. So doing all those things. And then finally, of course, we can't leave this step out, is making a pact. Using a technology, partial to freedom, to say, look, when I am focused, when I am doing my work that I don't want to be distracted, that becomes, I put New York Times and CNN and Fox News and whoever you find you might have that itch to go check, that becomes one of the block sites that is restricted during your focused work time.